Jay and welcome to Desk Therapy for the Neck. This is a 10-minute video to really get some exercise and some space into areas around the base of the head and the neck, which will also have a lovely effect for the shoulders as well. Things that can creep up and really get worse over time and start to have a negative effect even on the mind with this tension that builds. So we will begin each 10-minute video with a breath and end with the same breath. So I want to guide you through a box breathing, and if you haven't done this before, you'll imagine as though you're tracing the edges of a box with an inhale, pause, exhale, pause. So the pause is rather than a gasp or any kind of tension, is just literally a pause in the breath, knowing that you can breathe at any point you need to and then continue tracing the box. So we're softening the focus, we're letting all of the excess noise in the mind fall away just for a very short period of time. It's super refreshing and calming for the whole nervous system. So I invite you to let the hands rest on thighs or even on the arms of your chairs if that's what your chair is like, and I invite you to close the eyes, and as you close the eyes, let the forehead and the jaw just soften and melt. Become aware of your breath. And we'll take together a big deep breath in and exhale it out. And begin to trace the box with an inhale of 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for 4, 3, 2, 1, and keep going. Inhale, pause, finding the count in your own mind. Exhale, and pause. One more in your own mind, your own time. And your speed may increase or decrease a little, that's okay, but try to keep the all the edges of the box the same. And take a really big deep breath in, and as you do that, open the eyes and bring the arms out wide. And exhale, just let the shoulders mount as the hands come down through center. Beautiful. We're going to bring a release into the back of the neck. So choosing whichever hand you like, bring that palm of the hand into the forehead. Try not to lift the shoulder up towards the ear, let it relax. And we're going to continue to breathe and find a press. And when you press, you're going to press the head to hand and hand to head. Not super strong, but just enough that you feel muscles engaged. So take a breath in here. And as you exhale, press head into hand, hand into head. Breathe and release the press. Exhale, press. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, press, and feel the muscles in the back of the neck really release. You'll notice this might feel yummy. Inhale. Last one, exhale. And gently release. So if that feels really good, that might be just that one exercise that you add into your day. From here, we're going to bring the fingers together, arms about a shoulder width, height above. And this is going to feel a little weird, and you'll have different range for different people. It's absolutely okay. But bring the elbows up without rising the shoulders up around the ears. Try to keep them down. And there'll be a certain point that you get to, and then come all the way down, and the same thing. There will be a certain point that you get to. Bring the elbows towards each other. So some elbows won't touch. That's absolutely okay. Go up and go down, and keep going with this, just slow enough that you can feel the muscles moving along the way. And notice, especially when you bring the elbows to the highest point or the lowest point, the stretch that's happening to the connection of the traps, the shoulders into the neck. So just a couple more. Just be mindful of breath and movements along the way. Last one, come down. That's it, and release. And some of these exercises might make you want to shake and wobble a little, and that's totally okay. So we're going to make a clasp. We're going to release the neck. We're going to make a clasp like this, but behind your back. So I just wanted to show you there. So you're going to bring the left hand around your back and then clasp the fingers like I just showed you with the right hand. So what we've done is we're drawing the left shoulder down and back and letting the arms rest so the shoulders can soften. And then I invite you to close the eyes and tip the right ear to right shoulder. So we're tipping the head away from that arm that we're drawing down and back. So you might really feel this across the front of the chest, left side, or in through the collarbone, or deep into that side of the neck. So take just 2 more breaths here, really trying to allow the neck to soften and the head to be heavy. So as little effort in the neck muscles as possible. That's it. And then gently roll the chin down towards the chest to bring the head back up through center. And you can keep a hold of the clasp, or you might need to release the hands, just whatever works. And take it over. So the back of the right hand is resting about where your love handle is. So setting the shoulders soften. And then tipping left ear to left shoulder. And you might choose to close the eyes again. So if the back of your chair is in the way, you might scooch forward a little. And feeling perhaps this side is a little different to the other, depending on tensions, injuries, or maybe your lead arm. You have a writing hand or a stronger arm. The tensions may be different. Head is heavy, neck is soft. That's it, and slowly rolling the chin down towards the chest, and then bringing the head back up through center. Reaching the arms out wide again, once more, big breath in. That's it, and then exhale the hands down. Now if you have an armrest, you rest the right arm on that armrest, or bring your hand to the edge of the chair and grip up there. So just a little bit of support, and then reach up through the left arm, tip over to the right, so towards that grip. And then if it feels good, you can wrap the hand around the head. So my fingers kind of frame my ear. Just do whatever feels right. And you really are leaning into the arm or into the grip that you have so that you can support the spine as you tip over. Then let the head be heavy, and the weight of the head will create a juicy release for left side shoulder. And just take 1 more breath there. Any of these exercises that feel super good, that may be the one that you choose to repeat. You can do that a couple times a day if you wish. Basically, if it feels good in the body, that's the body telling you, can I have a little more of this action, please? So gently press up with that base arm, unravel the arm, bring that left arm to the arm of the chair, or take a grip without the shoulder coming up towards the ear, then reach up through the right arm. So we do that, we reach up because that helps us find length in the spine, lengthen all the way from the tailbone, and then tip over to the left, leaning or being supported by that underneath arm. And you might just choose to reach with the arm, and that's absolutely okay, or wrap the hand around the head, sort of framing the ear or the side and the forehead, and then letting the head be heavy. And this might feel really different on one side to the other. Not looking for any pain or pinching in any movement, just to release the space. It doesn't mean that it may not be a juicy movement, and that's very common and super good. We'll take 1 more breath there. That's it, and then press down through that left hand to come back up. Release the hands, take a big circle, and bring the hands down through center, and to rest on the thighs. And we finish how we started this time with 5 box breathing. This really helps you balance your energy, whether you're tired or wired, stressed or calm. It'll help you bring you into clarity and focus and really regulate your energy. It's just yummy. So letting the hands rest, shoulders soften. Invite you to close the eyes and soften the face. Take a breath in here and out. And I'll guide you in the same way, beginning with counting. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Smooth and easy. Pause. And complete 3 more cycles on your own. In your mind's eye, simple focus. If it needs to speed up or slow down, that's okay, but keep each edge of the box the same. Smooth and easy breath. As little effort and tension as possible. Turning down the excess radio stations not needed in this moment. That's it. And one last time. If you're not finished, that's okay. Take a big deep breath, arms out wide. Exhale, hands down through center. Little bow in the chin. And namaste. I really hope this helps. And like I mentioned in the video, there's one exercise that really jumps out that feels good. I really recommend repeating that, or perhaps you repeat this video a couple of times in a row or a couple of times in 1 week and really notice the space and the freedom and energy that comes from these movements. So lots of love from me, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.